Christine, and this is my journey to convert this into a garden. Welcome to my garden odyssey. I've decided today's the day I'm going to try and lift some of these panels of wood to see what's underneath, if anything. Doesn't sound hollow, just really hoping it's not a septic tank belonging to the cricket club, which is just the other side of that hedge. That hedge is mine, so this land is all mine, and these pieces of wood are mine. And it's also a day when I think I'll show you what's inside here. So look away if you don't want to look down an inspection chamber, as it's called. Bearing in mind the cricket club was last used a week ago yesterday, so if it was active, there's nothing going through there, but it's accumulation of stuff in there from the past, and it's going this way is going to the cricket club. This way is going to the cricket field. So the club house is just the other side of that hedge. And in that direction is the cricket field. So one assumes that's where the septic tank is. And it's over there is where the wood is. So if it was running to a septic tank underneath that wood, it wouldn't be running in that direction. So let's have a look at the wood and see what we can find. There doesn't seem to be anything underneath other than soil. There is this going across and some netting. Not sure how far that goes. Well, it only seems to go to there. And this has another layer of wood underneath. Let's see, there's a bit that I'm digging out. And underneath it is another layer. Another rail. So that looks like it was, or I don't know what. I don't know what it looks like. There's rails going across, battens going across, to which these planks are nailed. And I can only think a floor of some sort. So perhaps there were 3 porter cabins. There seemed to be a smaller one over here. So one over there. One over here, we can see this concrete pad here. And there's a concrete pad here. And here. So that would have been across there. Water cabin. Perhaps a little one over here. It's unfortunate I haven't got detailed photos of when I first visited. Mind you that it was so overgrown, couldn't actually get to all the porta cabins then. So I'm relying on what's on the ground here, really. At least it's making me feel a bit more confident that there isn't a septic tank underneath there. It's not in the right position. There's the manhole cover, and the gully from it runs over that way, which is a distinct angle from here. So this looks like it's just the floor of one of the porta cabins. Whether I want to keep digging it up now, I'm not sure. It certainly would involve moving that railway sleeper, which I struggled to get to that position, I have to say, on my own. I might just take up a few of these planks and see, and pile them up somewhere. Someone locally said they want the wood, but I really don't think they do. It looks like it's, you know, nice dry wood, but underneath it's just really horrible. Yeah, look, see, they look like, that looks like floor fixings. Anyway, it's interesting morning so far. Interesting litter underneath this wood. Makes me think even more that this is just a floor. Goodness for that. It seems to go up to here, so quite a long way. It's going to be quite a job digging it out, which is all the more reason not to do too much today. And today's haul is a load of litter, for cast iron whatevers, I have no idea, piece of clutch or brake cable, a piece of flint, which to me looks like it was made into a blade, which is actually quite sharp. There's quite a lot of flint around here. Apparently it was extracted at one time, and there's lots of it's a very heavy clay soil around here, so I've now discovered that the big dips on the common are where clay was extracted. And of course, other haul today is always lots of glass. This is my glass remnants pile. This is another find today, a fork. Put it in our found pile. Oh, something else over there. What's that? No idea. No idea what it is. It's gonna go there. Oh, and there's another one of these things, so it's 5. Started attacking this hedge from the other direction, which isn't proving to be much more rewarding than when I was approaching it from the far end. The brambles have just completely taken over, and I'm pulling out nettles and putting them in a pile in the hope that it might seem as though I'm getting somewhere, but really, quite honestly, I don't feel I'm getting very far with these brambles. They are so dense, and the hedge is full of nettles as well. You can see the green ones, and rubbish. So it's a constant concern for me. They've grown so high. The only positive thing is that there's hawthorn there, which is surviving and is well worth restoring, or rescuing I should say. I think they're pretty resolute. But then there's what's to do about all these brambles and getting at the nettles. The other thing I have to be careful of is not to fall in these trenches where the cables, electricity cables are, and to be careful not to brush cut and string them, although they are armoured cables, so I should be pretty safe. The other thing that's easier to deal with is the piles of weeds and branches that have accumulated, because I know I can always burn them. It's interesting that I've got to the point in the garden now where most of the tall weeds have been dealt with, so I'm looking lower down now at all these brambles. I think they're called creeping bramble, I want to say. I'm not sure. And there's yet another cable which disappears in the ground. You can see all those wires, or is it wires? I don't know. So I've got to attack this area. It's actually full of pebbles, and I think it's probably some sort of hardcore. And you can see there's very little growing over it other than these creeping brambles. So not going to be long before I'm doing some burning. It's been really hot today, so lovely sunny weather, clear blue sky. So I've waited until this afternoon to come out in the back garden where there's more shade. And these are the tools of the day. I'm going to do some strimming, and I'm going to do some hacking out of the nettles over there. I can't do very much at a time because it hurts my hand, apart from anything else, and it's a bit soul destroying because it never seems ending. But strimming's always good. I'll do some strimming. It's good to have got rid of all that patch of box tongue, so I'm going to strim over there. That's a bit better. It's full of brambles, which are a bugger to get out. Nothing touches them. Although the stringers hack them about a bit. I can't get the brush cutter up here because the cable's not long enough. So I think it's going to be digging out, and as I'm sure you know, bramble roots go down a long way. And then we've got this cable. I'm sure it is disconnected, but I don't want to go anywhere near it really, just in case. I've already had one incident with the guy driving the digger to dig the trench over there for the electricity cable, cut into a cable that was supposed to be dead, and it arced on his shovel and nearly killed him. Fortunately, it had a wooden handle. I think I mentioned this before. So, mattock now. Thought I'd just show you. what it is I'm going to be battling with. Every one of those red stems and green ones and these green ones is nettles. Everyone is, they all are nettles. So you can see where I've gone up to. I'm maybe going to go up to perhaps there before I get exhausted. So watch this space.